So the calendar says fall, but it really feels like summer still in Las Vegas. We're not done with triple digits just yet. Rain, nowhere to be found, and wildfire smoke, it's still coming in from California. Let's break down what you can expect for the week ahead in this edition of Las Vegas Weather. Welcome into Las Vegas Weather. I'm Meteorologist Sam Argier. Whether you live in Las Vegas or like visiting Las Vegas, you've landed on the channel that's all about keeping you informed and up to date about the weather in Las Vegas, so you can get outside and enjoy your life, enjoy this beautiful weather that we see in Las Vegas. Now, as of late, it's been pretty warm. In fact, it doesn't really feel like fall outside at all. We're not done with triple digit heat. We've seen quite a few triple digits already this week on this first week of fall. We're going to keep it rolling on Friday. Today we're at 100 degrees, September 25th, 2020. Morning low will start at 72. So the mornings will still be on the cooler side, but still not quite into that fall feel just yet. As we go into Saturday, we're at 99 degrees, and then Sunday at 97. We'll see a fair amount of sunshine throughout the entire weekend. A few high clouds at times on Saturday, but that's about it. We got a lot of sun on the way, so if you are still looking to lay out by the pool and get that pool time in before we really start to cool things down, you're good to go as we head throughout the weekend ahead. Now, if it feels like 2020 has been hot, and I know a lot of us have been feeling that, you're not imagining it. Here's the reason why. Look at the number of triple-digit days we've seen in 2020 so far. 96 days at or above 100 degrees. That's a lot of days. In fact, that puts us in the number 2 spot. Second most triple-digit days in a calendar year. The record is 100 days. That was set way back in 1947. So 2020 definitely bringing the heat this year, and we're not done with triple digits just yet. We're going to be flirting with them the next few days. If you do want to learn more about triple digit heat and when we start to cool things off in Southern Nevada, check out the card above and in the description. I did a deep dive on the top 5 misconceptions or myths when it comes to weather in Las Vegas. I think you'll enjoy it. We really cover some fun topics, and we do a deep dive into some of those misconceptions that a lot of people think about Las Vegas weather, but they're not necessarily true. So again, check that out in the description below, and we'll also put the card at the top there. All right, let's go to the week ahead and really talk about why we're in this dry, warm pattern. And as we head into September and October, the fall and winter season, we really keep a close eye on where the storm track is. And as you look at this satellite image here, stormy weather's all up in the Pacific Northwest. That's where the jet stream is, these strong upper level winds. So for us here in Southern Nevada, mostly sunny skies this week, and again, a few high clouds at times. That's about it. But the one thing we are seeing some of is wildfire smoke. This is a high resolution satellite image, and you can see these plumes of smoke right here. That's not cloud cover. That is wildfire smoke from a couple big fires, the Creek Fire especially, which is over 200,000 acres over the Sierra. That's been sending smoke our way. And also closer to LA is the Bobcat Fire. That's about 50% contained right now. But the biggest thing is with these wildfires, as long as they continue to burn, we're going to continue to see some smoke at times. Predominant wind direction for us is out of the west, out of California. So that is what's keeping that wildfire smoke around. So a smoke advisory is up through the weekend. If you have respiratory problems, a good idea to limit the outdoor activities this weekend. Now, if you are getting value out of this video and enjoying it, I'd really appreciate it if you rain down on the like button below. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting subscribe and turn on notifications. That way you won't miss any videos like this when it comes to the latest Las Vegas weather updates. Okay, let's go dive back in, and we talked about the wildfire smoke. How about some forecast models? Now, forecast models are really interesting. They are what we look at as meteorologists to project what's going to happen in the future. And this is looking at the 300 millibar chart. Now, this is the upper level winds about 30,000 feet above our head. And there's that ribbon of wind. Remember I was showing you all that stormy weather in the Pacific Northwest? That's where the storm track is, the jet stream is, and it's not budging. Let's take it through the weekend. All of it up to the north. Now, as we head into early next week, look at that. High pressure really building in, and that is just going to shove that jet stream way up into Canada and keep us really dry. So again, that's why we're not seeing much in the way of rainfall anytime soon. As far as another forecast model to look at, this is what we call the 500 millibar chart. Now, This looks at the mid levels of the atmosphere, and it's a great tool at picking up little disturbances in the air, little subtle changes we look for when we're forecasting the weather. And the colors of orange you see, those are what we call areas of vorticity. And just think of that as lift or disturbed weather. And as we go throughout the week ahead, we're going to see a little piece of energy come in from the north that is going to help bring us some cooler air on Monday. Now, we're not looking at a dramatic cool down here, but it will bring us some cooler air, bring us back into the low 90s as opposed to these temperatures that are right around triple-digit heat. So with that being said, let's talk about that 7-day forecast and look at what we're looking at for the next 7 days, because we've got the heat this weekend. As we talked about, Fridays at 100, 99 Saturday, 97 Sunday. This 7-day takes us all the way into October 1st, which will be on Thursday. And you can see the brief little cool down on Monday with a few more clouds in the mix, a little breezy at times on Monday. But overall, the pattern is a dry one, no rain in sight, and temperatures that will be running in the low 70s and 60s. So again, if you are enjoying the cooler weather during the fall season, which we really haven't seen a lot of just yet, mornings will be your best bet. So grab that pumpkin spice latte, get outside, enjoy some of that cooler air, because the afternoons will remain hot. And again, looking ahead, I'm just not seeing any real good significant rainfall in our immediate future, taking us into the beginning of October. Now, eventually that will change. We'll be sure to let you know here on Las Vegas Weather when we start to see some of that rain move on in. But in the meantime, thanks so much for tuning on in. Again, stay up to date with the latest on Las Vegas weather right here on YouTube with Las Vegas Weather. I'm Meteorologist Sam Argier. I'll see you next time here on the channel.